Hello everybody and welcome back to another matchday preview video. Tomorrow AFC Wimbledon take on Stockport County. It's going to be a very tough game. Stockport have a lot of good players and there's some key information for our game against Stockport on Saturday. But before we get into this video, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If we could hit that really soon, that would be massively appreciated. But let's get into this video. So tomorrow at Plough Lane, 3 p.m. kickoff. There's around 7,300 tickets sold so far. Stockport haven't sold out their allocation yet, but it looks like around maybe 9,000, 1,000 will travel down to southwest London out of the 1,200 tickets allocated, which is great support as always. To be honest, Stockport County haven't really had the best of the start of the season so far. We are going to go through them first. They are 20th in the table so far. Their last 5 games has been a draw, a loss, a win, another draw and another loss. But they sit 20th in the moment. When we look at their past results, since the start of the season, they had a 1-0 loss to Gillingham. To be honest, Gillingham have looked a very good side. Except from the last 2 games, I believe they lost 3-0 to Colchester and they lost to Grimsby. I can't remember what the score was for their Grimsby away game. But Gillingham are slowly starting to go out of form. And then Stockport County had a 1-1 draw away to Sheffield Wednesday in the first round of the Carabao Cup EFL Cup, but just lost out on penalties 4-1. Then they had a 2-1 loss away to Stockport, a 1-1 draw to Bradford City, which is a decent result. And then they got their first win of the season against Barrow, 1-0 at home. And then they lost out to Manchester United's under-21s in the Football League Trophy. A 3-2 loss to Mansfield. Mansfield is a tough place to go to. Wimbledon play there soon in about a month's time. Is a month's time as I'm filming. And then a 3-3 draw to Crawley Town. It's some interesting results, to be honest. I think the signings that Stockport County have made, they haven't really been performing as we thought they would, to be honest. Like Gillingham at home, they really maybe should have won. Walsall away, especially Mansfield away and Crawley at home, they really should have been getting points, but they've had a disappointing start to the season. Maybe it's second season syndrome, as last season they did go all the way to the playoff final, but just narrowly lost out to Carlisle United in the playoff final. I was there, it was a very good atmosphere. They got unlucky on the day, could have gone either way, but it's a playoff final, you know, so easily could have gone either way. But when we look at Stockport County squads, let's look at their transfers that they have made so far. They have made some very good signings. They signed Ibu Toure. I believe he's a right back from Salford City. He's one of Salford's best players. Don't quote me on this, but I believe he was up for contention for best player of the season for Salford City last season. Had an absolutely massive impact to them, so it's a great signing for them. They obviously got Louis Barry as well. Played for Salford last year. Very, very good attacking player. He's been all around the leagues, to be honest, but he has a lot of quality in him. But they have signed some good players, but also some departures. Connor Evans has gone to Wimbledon. Joe Lewis has gone to Wimbledon. And Joe Lewis has made an absolutely amazing start. He will not be able to play this game, though, just due to the fact that he is on loan with us. That is an absolutely massive loss for Wimbledon in the centre-back partnership. But to be honest, Alex Pearce coming in, I'm sure he will go over Joe Lewis, and it isn't a bad replacement. Pearce has got a lot of experience playing for Wimbledon especially, and I think he will do okay for us on Saturday. When we look at Stockport County's last game, the 3-3 draw at home to Crawley Town, they started in a 3-4-1-2. When you just look at their players, Louis Barry did score. Paddy Madden has had a lot of history scoring against Wimbledon. Nick Powell, Will Collar, Ben Hinchcliffe in goal. Ibu Toure was playing left back, right. Noel, Rydell, they've got very, very good players who can definitely hurt us. They haven't had an away win yet, I don't believe. It's going to be a very, very tough game. Even though they are 20 of Stockport County, a lot of people have predicted them to be in the top 3, top 7 playoffs at least. So it's going to be a very, very tough game. But I think we can match them. I think we can. But now let's talk about the home side, AFC Wimbledon. Now, when we look at the home side, AFC Wimbledon, the last 5 games has been a 3-0 win. Derby Day, Sutton United away. What a day that was. Goals from Ryan Johnson, Harry Pell and James Tilley, the man on form, James Tilley at the moment. believe it's 7 or 8 goals now, which is just incredible. We started life so well. And we had a 1-1 draw to Forest Green, which, to be honest, it was a little bit disappointing in my point of view. We could have easily won. Some of the chances that we had first half, second half, are unreal. Really should have put them away. Then we went to Stamford Bridge, taken over Stamford Bridge with a 2-1 loss to Chelsea. To be honest, on the day, maybe on another day, we could have easily won that game. Maybe not easily, but could have at least took them to penalties. I thought our shape was unreal that day. Sorry. And then we had a 2-2 draw away to Newport County. Newport have had a very, very good start to the season as well. Top scorer Will Evans scored against us, to be honest, he was very good on the day. And I believe a draw was the fair result, but being 2-0 up and them drawing it back to 2-2 was a little bit disappointing as well. Then we had a 1-1 draw to Stevenage. To be honest, a young lad stepping up. Ogundear, Williams, Sasu, Curry coming back. Curry is back for Saturday as well, which is just amazing news. I definitely prefer him to Brown. Brown has had a very decent start to the season. Newport away wasn't the best, but in my opinion, Jack Curry, can't wait to see him back in the squad. He started against Stevenage, so hopefully he can start against Stockport. More about the game against Stevenage, I was there. We played quite well, to be honest. Second half, we were definitely the better team. First half, maybe not. Sasu running rings around their defenders was just great to watch. Morgan Williams in centre midfield again, absolutely unreal. Jake Reeves, our mind little when they come back. There's definitely going to be a lot of competition. Also, some news: Ali Al-Hamadi did score his first goal of the season, his first international goal for Iraq against India today in the semi-finals of one of the cups that they do in Asia, which is good to see. Hopefully, when he's back for Crewe Alexandria at home on the 16th, he can pick up some form and hopefully get a couple goals that game. That'll be unreal. So hopefully his confidence is up. He looks good. He looks sharp. So hopefully Ali can score some goals against Crewe next week. My score prediction for tomorrow's game against Stockport County is a tough one. It's 5th place versus 20th, but I think we will win. We need our first league home win of the season, 100%. I'm going to go with AFC Wimbledon 2, Stockport County 1. It's going to be narrow. Obviously, we don't have Joe Lewis at the back. Connor Evans isn't there as well, even though he hasn't played a massive part of the season so far, as he only signed about 7 days ago. But I think we will win. I'm going to go with a Bugle goal. I really want to see Bugle score. Even Davison, I really hope he scores if he does play. And then I'm going to go with a James Tilley goal. James Tilley has been amazing so far. I believe he didn't score in his last 15 games for Crawley, and now he's scored in nearly every single game so far in the season for Wimbledon. So it's great to see. He's a man on form at the moment. And hopefully we can get our first win, our first home league win of the season. We need it. But as I said, I'm going to go with AFC Wimbledon 2, Stockport County 1. That is the end of the video of my match preview video of the AFC Wimbledon versus Stockport County League 2 game, Saturday 9th September, 3 p.m. kickoff. There will be another matchday vlog. The matchday vlogs are back tomorrow. Looking to do some interviews as well. I've got a couple planned. It'll be great to have as many fans on the channel as possible, but get in touch. My social media links are in the description below, so make sure to contact me if you want to be in the matchday vlog. But as I said, I'm going to go with AFC Wimbledon 2, Stockport County 1. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. As always, we're on the road to 1,000 subs. It would be very appreciated if anyone could hit that button. But see you at Stockport tomorrow. Up the Dons.